YouTube Nomad 76. So it's time for a 3-year review of the premium Coleman Dual Fuel Lantern. First off, I know most of you are used to or accustomed to a number associated with that, and if you do look on the side here, it does say the 285A series. So although it doesn't seem to be like on Amazon or anywhere else where it's referred to as the 285A, it is more commonly referred to, like on Amazon and other sites, is the premium dual fuel lantern Coleman. It's the other one, similar to this one, is the Powerhouse. The differences between the two is this one produces 861 lumens on high, and the Powerhouse produces 1107 lumens on high. Both of them claim to have 7 hours on high and the runtime on the tank, and versus, I don't know, because of the other one produces more lumens, if it has a larger fountain or tank, whatever you prefer to call it. And that next time I'm at the store, I'm going to look for the Powerhouse, just so I can kind of compare, especially like at the like the sportsman warehouses and stuff like that. They tend to have like a show model out of the box that you can take a look at. The other thing that they both claim also is they have the all season, which is the cold weather lighting, in frigid temperatures. They don't give a temperature range, but I've definitely used this one in the 30s and had no issue. Back to price, and back in, I think it's still around the same. It may be a little bit less on Amazon. Back in 3 years ago ish, it was $59, and that did not include the case. I bought the case separate, which was $14.99. You may be able to find a combined deal somewhere else, but there's a price point for you. Runtime how much I've ran it in the last, I've approximately run around 100 hours, maybe more. And that, I know that's not a ton, but that being said, I have had issues. One of my major issues that I've had, and that disappoints me the most, is leaking of fuel. And it does have a limited lifetime warranty, and it's only started acting up this year, which I probably was still, when the first time it started leaking, I was probably still right inside the warranty issue, or warranty timeline. And so I could have probably maybe tried a warranty claim on it, but I don't think it was, at the time, it wasn't giving me other problems. The second problem it started giving me was it even on high, and you'll notice it's clocked a little different from factory, because when you disassemble it and reassemble it, and that's the video following this, so I'll put a link in there for that. If you have troubles with this one and you want to know how to disassemble it and troubleshoot some of the problems, click that link below. So even on full high, it was not producing. It was producing really low light, and the globes, the mantles were just lit only at the bottom, not fully lit. So it's having an issue with fuel feed. And so when I disassemble it, found that there's a Schrader valve, or like a valve stem valve down inside there, like on your vehicle tires, or your bike tires or whatever. They're all the same. Well, minus maybe semi trucks. I'm not sure if those are the same. But I digress. So I don't know if there was some debris stuck in there or what, but disassembling it, looking at it, kind of cleaning everything out, putting it back together, it seemed to work fine. Got all the leaks fixed, tightened down. So types of fuel I've ran, I have ran unleaded in it, which it was the E80 or E10 or whatever, the 10% ethanol. As far as I'm aware, based off of the pump that I got fuel from, one tank full, burned it through, used it up, and I've been running the premium Coleman lantern fuel, which comes in that plastic bottle, ever since. And I always use the Coleman filtered funnel when I put fuel in it. So how something got clogged or whatever. I'm not quite sure. Could have been a little bit of debris from manufacturing or whatever that just finally worked its way up in there. Um, Either way, like I said, it was a little disappointing to have something this new, as far as I'm concerned, this few operating hours on it, and already have the major issues. The leaking, I think, is the biggest one, just because it's a safety issue. It could have caused a fire or something like that if it went unnoticed for an extended period of time. Um, so there you have it. I still, honestly, I would still recommend this lantern for especially somebody that's just in the market for camping and whatnot, and they need a decent lantern that uh, has a little bit of range to it as far as the functionality, meaning you can run two different types of fuel. There's a lot of people that say you can run in the unleaded in the older Colemans. I've never tried it. Not to say that it won't. I have never tried it. So uh, thanks you all for watching, especially the Coleman fans, enthusiasts out there. I appreciate all of your support. Please continue to watch uh, for further Coleman videos. This is Nomad 76.